Hi Instagram, how are you doing? Happy Monday. I'm so excited to keep doing this, guys. It's a really long time I don't do this as a routine, but I'm gonna try to keep doing this, especially on Monday, to give the positive start of the week. House is a mess as always. We just got the car seat on Facebook. Probably you can see it, the new car seat, because Santiago is growing and we had to upgrade, and we need to install it soon. Today I want to talk to you about something that I got asked, actually, because I have new followers and lots of new people that ask me, or they get surprised when I know my backstory. Also because 2016 actually marks a very meaningful year for me, as I start my fitness journey back in 2016. Late, actually was September. I started going to the gym before the summer, but then I remember during the summer my parents used to come to visit for the whole summer, and so it was really hard for me to keep up with the workout routine. But from September 2016 I start consistently going to the gym. So my story with fitness start in 2016 actually, and especially for the new people that follow me for the last few years, I've been living in New York. So when I first moved to the US, I actually moved straight from Italy to New York. Actually, I started in New Jersey, but that's another story. So in 2016, I was living my corporate life. I was working into an office. I had a computer, a desk job, into fashion, nothing to do with fashion. I work with fashion, but I was doing boring things behind the scenes of the fashion. So I was working in corporate. So my job was my 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and I was living in New York City. So in September 2016, I decided to make a change in my life, and that's because I always had struggle with my weight. So my weight always fluctuated during the years, but I was always the chubby girl. I don't want to say I was overweight, but definitely I had extra pound on. So in 2009 actually I started to run, and I lost a bunch of weight, but my relationship with workouts and with food, it wasn't right. So I never know what to eat. I never know what kind of exercise to do it, and so that's why I was losing and gaining back. So I didn't have any balance. I didn't have any knowledge about anything, about how my body was working, how the nutrition, anything. So I just used to do lots of cardio. I used to run a lot, very randomly, and just not eating. I remember, especially probably the college years, I was eating very little, and again, it was really not it wasn't a balance. So I was week eating very little, and then of course I couldn't maintain it, and again I was eating too much for what actually my body needed. So in 2016 I decided to make a change and to do the things right, because I had some friends that they used to go to the gym, and they basically introduced me to the world of bodybuilding. I decided to give it a try. So I actually stopped doing any cardio. I remember I didn't do any cardio at all. Probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to warm up or to cool down. But my workout was mostly heavy lifting. Obviously, at the beginning, I was lifting that heavy, but that's how I started. And I wasn't even going every day because obviously I was working in an office Monday to Friday, and so it wasn't sustainable. So I probably start between 3 and 4 times per week. One of the biggest thing that helped me to lose the weight was meal prepping, and that's also when I start to pair my workout routine with a solid nutrition routine. So I start to plan ahead my meal, and I start to meal prep. I clear my nutrition with whole food. Basically was 1 clean protein, 1 clean source of carbs, and 1 vegetable. And yes, if you ask me, I used to meal prep Monday to Friday. So on Monday, actually, I used to travel because I used to live in Queens with a big bag to the office, where thank God we had a fridge and a microwave, and I used to put all my food containers in there, so I didn't have to hold the weight every day. But I used to meal prep for 5 days. So to all the people that tell me and ask me how you can re-eat the food and eat again the food for the whole week, I used to do that. So obviously between Thursday and Friday the food then wasn't really tasty anymore, but that's how it worked for me, and that's how I got the job done, because I lost the weight and I maintained it over the years. So working out 3 to 4 times per week, heavy lifting, no cardio, and meal prepping, focusing on actually was eating 4 times per day, plus 1 or 2 snacks, it depends. So I was actually eating more, and I was losing weight. So those were the biggest switch in my routine that allowed me to lose the weight and keep up with muscles weight gain and maintain it. So that's what happened basically through the whole 2016 end of 2016, 17, and 18, till I had a very good friend of mine that suggested me to do the marathon, New York Marathon, with him. That was the end of 2018, because marathons actually, New York marathons usually is done November, the first week of November, and this obviously didn't happen overnight, because to qualify for the marathon you need to collect a certain amount of miles that you run the previous year in order to be allowed to run the New York Marathon. So 2017 and 2018 was actually focused on New York Marathon training. So I was pairing heavy lifting / bodybuilding with running, and that's what actually crushed my weight. I was very